Just testing the stream, everyone. Yeah, LinkedIn and YouTube, I think. Oh, is it? That's good then. Yeah, it should notify. It doesn't give it properly, and I think they don't have that interface. Yeah, but it comes up as live on your as well. Hmm. Don't know which camera it is using as well. Yeah, it is saying it's live. It's yep. It says, but it does go away. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Is it showing my face and everything? On yours it doesn't show. Okay, I think I can't. You can't see your own thing. That's the problem with it. Instagram, no? Otherwise, it's going live on there. Yeah. Hmm. I cannot. Yeah. I think I'll just add you in this now. And yeah, join my link as well, please. From that LinkedIn link. Yeah. Yeah. You're here, and I'll add you to the stream.
You can add me in a different way. The full.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, so now, okay, so we are live from both the ends.
Yep. So let's do it finally.
Okay, I think there's some problem with Instagram.
Yeah.
So, how have you been, Sahil?
I've been good, Avtarit, bro. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. And so, what about what's happening in the crypto space? So far,
Again,
everything is going down. It's
yeah, I think
$20,000. Bitcoin, altcoins, 30-40% crashing.
yeah, I think it's where we thought it would go. Last few weeks we've been saying that it might go further down, and it's doing that now.
Yes.
What
So,
are
do
your
you
thoughts on
see
that?
potentially an opportunity for people?
There is, but still, be very careful about the whole market. Look at the
Mm,
crises that are happening around the world, especially
mm,
energy crisis.
mm,
Europe is blacked out. China is having droughts, and China
mm.
is also having a lot of issues with their economy. So I think it's something again we need to be really careful about right now.
Yeah,
What do you think about it?
I mean, like for people to understand, I always thought that it will go a little more down, but there is a barrier when you say Bitcoin in I think 17,500. That's a barricade, and I
Hmm.
don't know, but I have my investments plan in a way that 12,000 and 6,000 I will be trying to put in my 20%. If
Yeah.
it goes bull from now, I am still happy because I took this advantage before. But if it
Mm-hmm.
goes below 16, I would try to invest 20 20, and till the time it goes till 12. So
Yeah.
that's
No, that's
I,
a good strategy.
yeah, because I
Now,
feel got tempted a lot of times, and I think now we are experienced in this space,
mm,
that just we know that this would happen. And seeing Ethereum merge on 15 September, whole this FOMO, I think now it's getting over. But
yeah,
yes, before 15 September, 4 5 days prior, I still feel there would be some kind of movement in the whole crypto space.
yeah, there will be something happening, but again, it's not nothing to, be excited about because this can be long-term pain. But if you have a strategy about it, that how much do you want to, put in, just like you said, you want to put 20% as it goes further down, then again, it's something that your strategy and you know that you have conviction in it.
Yes,
So I think it's
because
it's good.
yeah, because then you don't have a FOMO, like you put in everything and now it's going
Yeah,
down, and suddenly you realized that how can you retrieve your funds? So it's
yeah,
crypto. So I mean, you have to take very minimum risk. I mean, very
yeah.
minimum risk, and you never know. It'll take 2 years, 3 years for market to go beyond 60,000, 70,000. I
Mm,
mean, I'm talking in terms of BTC,
yeah,
but I feel right now it is. Uh, I still say that people who invest right now also are like, it's fine. Like it's not a financial advice, but
yeah.
it's okay on their part, because they are tempted because they haven't seen, Bitcoin touching 20K now. So I feel
Mm-hmm.
for them also it's still an opportunity, but still have you're confined to the least amount of risk possible.
Exactly. This is fair at this time because, again, whole market is different than just crypto market, and it's part of it. So people need to look at it as a whole rather than just crypto separately. It's a subset of the whole economy. So why not?
Yes, also you were talking about something related to Samsung. I mean, they are trying
Yeah.
to bring
So
the crypto exchange. Would you like to show something on your screen?
yeah. So again, even though the market is down, big news are coming in, and a lot of companies are still trying to get involved in this. I think Samsung is already into blockchain and they
Mm,
have started doing this crypto exchange launch that they will do it in 2023. So
mm.
I'm just sharing my screen. Let me know if it comes up. Can you see it?
Not right now. Wait, wait. Um, just
You
give me
can
a.
add it to the screen, I think.
Yes, I can see it now. Oh, Samsung's. So this is
Yep.
for 2025, 23. Okay.
Three. Yeah, so they are already working with South Korean authorities about it. They have a different arm of Samsung, which is Samsung Securities, and they
Mm.
are looking to operate a crypto exchange, which is a big deal because they are number two in mobile companies in the whole world after Apple, and billions of dollars. They have that capital to come into this space and take it um, by storm, and they already had a Samsung blockchain um, division.
Well, when you say division, you mean a council?
Yeah, I think they have the whole separate division of it. So I think it's a department there, and they are already getting involved in sending and receiving and wallet styles of
Oh, I
virtual
didn't know
asset management.
this is a valuable thing
Yeah,
in
so
understanding.
they already have the Samsung blockchain wallet, which is
And
great because
why it's not so much in the market? Like nobody talks about this. I
nobody
mean, this
talks
is
about it.
something
Yeah,
really important for the viewers to
widespread.
understand.
Yeah, they have, yeah, everything: Bitcoin, Ethereum, ERC20, Tron, and yeah, like I think people don't know about it because they see just the, you know, news of tokens being this, tokens being that. But in the end, if you see the blockchain technology space, it's being adopted like crazy right now.
And
So yeah,
also I feel just because they feel there are still there are a lot of legal issues still
yeah,
pending from a lot of countries, so nobody wants to market a project or market blockchain and the wallet right now. Being such a
yeah,
big brand as Samsung, they don't want to, like talk about it in a bear market, or
yeah.
till the time, they feel it's
They have
like
developed a solution.
solution also, and it's evident that everybody's following this market
Yeah,
and it's not taken as a scam, it is taken as
yeah,
a legal entity. And so I feel they are doing they're working on it, plus
yeah.
not
Look at
marketing
these.
it too much.
They have this option as well, set share, expiration date, everything, you know. They're trying to create privacy. So I think they're really working on it right now. And this is like a MVP, if you say so, about, you know, blockchain wallet or anything. They have already used it. So pretty cool to see this. And when they come up with an exchange, they can just take away the market pretty easily, you know. Small exchanges will have a tough competition again.
Yes, also when you see blockchain like Solana developing their own mobile phone
Mobile
to
phone,
make it
yeah.
user friendly for
Hmm.
people to understand crypto. Like anyone who buys that mobile will have an easy access
Yeah,
in buying, selling NFTs, cryptos, or even using, as well
yeah.
as there is the layers which right now are like different, difficult to for people to understand.
Hmm.
I think those layers and those barricades will be gone, and if Solana is accepted widely, I mean, by the crypto
Then,
community,
yeah,
that is a big that will ring a lot of bells at Samsung or big mobile companies that
yeah,
there is a potential market. I mean,
exactly.
it'll do that testing for them. They already have fan base,
A user
community. They
base, yeah,
already have. So I mean, I think that they are also. I mean, they'll be eyeing on what Solana does with their
yeah.
mobiles.
And that's right. Like for major adoption, we need, you know, these handheld devices that we spend hours on in a day, and that's where adoption comes in. Like if it was 2000s or something, it would be putting things in the TV. Now it's putting things on your mobile phone, right? So this is important. And even in Feb 2022, they came up with you know, NFTs in Galaxy S22 as well. So they have been already doing this kind of stuff. So pretty cool to look at it.
This tells a lot about how market is driven to all this uh, like crypto culture. When NFTs was big hype that time when they
Yeah,
had this news on, you know so that tells you how they market. They know that this is the future, but yeah, they're taking their own steps so that
yeah.
they are not able to spoil their company's image.
Repetition.
Some or
Yeah,
the other
they.
scam happens. Samsung is huge, right? They
Yeah,
are not going to lose out on some or the other rumor about a scam
exactly.
in their space. So
They
that's
they
why I
can't
think
back a project. They have to, you know, do that proper research into that, put their teams into it, and then after like 2 3 years, they will say something about it because they know they need to have something solid to give it to customers. You know, product market
yes,
fit.
yes, definitely, because of a lot of things right now going on. I mean, that's the best space to be in if you
Yeah,
have such a amazing user base. So, I mean,
exactly.
these guys would be funding a lot of blockchain Web3 companies. I mean,
Yeah.
from their
At the back,
when they
they
have this.
have a lot of funding. Yeah. They have said also Samsung, I think, um, they did a few in their portfolio. So I'm not sure. Let me have a look as well. But again,
Could
Facebook as well,
be.
the big companies with big user base, they will have the biggest advantage in this.
Hmm. We have
Let's
Divakar here.
see.
Hi Divakar, how are you? I hope you're doing great.
Hello, hello, Devakar.
Let us know if you have any questions.
Yeah, so what is another news that I was thinking about? I'll share this one that even, Google is also in that list. Let me find that article. Just give me a minute. You can tell me about anything that you had a look into this week. Did you invest anything into anything this week, or are
No,
you still
not a,
looking
no.
into it?
I'm still holding on to uh, opportunity fund,
Hmm.
where that opportunity fund will be unlocked if
Yeah.
it goes beyond 17,500 BTC.
Uh-huh.
Then my mind will start to gauge on the market and everything, because when I see US market, they are saying they will do anything to stop inflation. So if they will do anything, that means
They will break the
crypto is
market
gonna.
more.
Yes, so that means a lot to it. So I am taking my own time for that,
Exactly.
as
No,
well as
this
a
is
lot of happening
important.
in. Yeah, yeah. As well as lot of things happening in metaverse space, where Facebook is also trying to, revamp their Oculus VR
Yeah.
headset, so that it is easy for people to carry them, as well
Yeah.
as for motion sensor and everything. So I think they are making sure that metaverse is a normal place, as well as a
Yeah.
user is
Friendly
able to
place.
access it easily. Like, how can you create mobile, like we created mobile,
Yeah.
now we are dependent on it. How can you make VR that? It is very
Something
difficult.
like that. Yeah. That's what did you listen to his podcast? He came up to Joe Rogan,
Joe
and
Rogan's show, yeah.
yeah, and I was listening to that. It was like a 2 hour long podcast.
Yeah,
So
voice is echoing. Our voice is echoing.
can is this better now?
Yeah, now it's better.
I think I was a bit far.
Okay. Now
So
again
yeah,
it
that
started.
so
Now it's
let
fine.
me share this image.
Yeah.
I'm just going to start this. So this is the ecosystem that I was talking about. I shared it on my Twitter. If you want to have a look there as well. So this is the ecosystem that currently is of different companies. This is a report released
Can
by
you
Block Data.
zoom onto the screen? Can we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So most
So
active investors in blockchain companies by top 100 public companies.
yep.
Okay.
So you can see
Alphabet
big
is.
names. Yeah, Alphabet is Facebook. No,
I
Google.
got your point. Yeah.
Yeah, and BlackRock. They have billions of dollars in there. You can see Morgan
Dapper
Stanley
Labs is
already
being
had it.
funded by Google. That says a lot. Dapper Labs
Yeah.
is involved in a lot of blockchain, lot of cryptocurrencies.
Yep. And look at Samsung's portfolio here.
Ooh.
Animoca brands, all the gaming things, they are, crazy into it because they know gaming is the best way for adoption.
Oh,
Look
lovely.
at Goldman Sachs.
Coin metrics, analogy.
Certic is the auditor in the blockchain space. If you have seen that, whoever does their audit to see if the blockchain is up to date or whatever they want to see, then Certic is the
Yes.
company.
Every cryptocurrency which is built, then they first have this audit to get it on board. So
Yeah.
okay.
So even PayPal, Combank is Australian bank here. They have
Microsoft Palm and
Gemini.
Consensus. Okay.
Hmm. Consensus is the one for MetaMask. They created MetaMask. But yeah, big names, and that's the reason we need to look out for this kind of stuff rather than, stick in the weeds and worry about the daily prices.
I mean, this says a lot about next 10 years.
Yep,
I mean, that it is not to make people understand that this is happening, but nobody knows about this. I mean, you are not
yes,
getting this reports in the news channel which
you
we
don't
are
get it.
talking about, because if these things get mainstream, people will invest more into crypto space, and they will
Exactly.
understand
Every
that
day there is a new
blockchain is the
news.
future.
Yeah, that's right. I am thinking about another cryptocurrency that I
Would you
saw
like
some
to
news about it.
play any clip of Mark Zuckerberg talking on a Joe Rogan show? Can you do that? I mean, talking
Yeah, yeah.
about metaverse.
Yeah, so his conversation was also, a big one because his brain is again something else. He's on different wavelength for metaverse. He spent like $10 billion. So this is, he is really convicted in metaverse space. So he was talking about how something like better than mobile phones should be there for metaverse. Obviously, he meant
Yes,
AR glasses, and he's been trying to work with Ray-Ban, where they released recently,
yes, yes.
um, yeah, Stories, Wayfarer, and
I think through
he
with
says that,
Snapchat or something related to that.
yeah, let me just find his. Not sure if it will be on YouTube. Joe Rogan.
I think it'll be on YouTube.
Yeah, just found it something.
Yeah, can you play this? Can you listen to this?
Can you hear this?
No.
I think I cannot share it.
Yeah, you didn't
The
share. That's
sound
it.
on it, especially.
If you are able to do it, then it's fine. If not, it's fine.
Yeah, I think it doesn't come up as a sound in there.
So
I'll
we
just
can do
put a
it later.
link in our chat to
Yes, you can
this.
put a link. I think everybody should listen to what Mark Zuckerberg
He says,
has in his mind. And I think a lot of things what he said, like I was thinking, will it be relevant for a person? Like I was thinking to myself, like today in when you see employees nowadays, they don't want to, they love the being in remote. He's saying that metaverse they will be able to be in that newsroom or office room where
hmm,
you get to be in any close with your teammates or co-workers.
yeah,
But it is very different because now you see after COVID, I feel a lot of people they would want to be on a Zoom meet by only wearing pajamas, not showing themselves. But what
comfort
he's
zone.
trying
Yeah,
to, because their comfort zone, right? And what
yeah.
he's saying is that you will be in that metaverse zone. So I mean, it will take a lot of time. I mean, for
Yeah.
people to get in that mainstream, that you are in a metaverse, in your, you are not in your you are in your avatar, you are not in your pajamas, but
Hmm.
still to be there, you, because you can feel and touch, motion sensor and everything is there going to be there. I don't know
Yeah.
how many people will resonate with it. So there's a big question mark, which I feel.
See,
But
I think in the end it's about, what people get, straight away they will uh, just go into it because, sorry, I just played
we
our video.
uh, we have Tammy. Tammy, how are you? Hope you're going doing good. Good morning there, wherever you are.
And
And we
Henry is
have
our friend. He
Henry. Hey,
he runs a
amigos.
call center
Oh,
in
lovely.
blockchain space. So um,
So I hope he's doing great there itself.
yeah, good audience here. Guys, let us know any questions that you have. I've just mentioned the YouTube video for Zuckerberg's and his discussion with Joe Rogan. So this is something people can look into because again, as we were talking about workspaces, this is getting more remote every day, and it saves so much time for people. That's what he was talking about, and that means if the utility and value is more than adoption of it, then obviously people will join in. So why not? You can see every day there are more remote teams in the world. Like even us talking here, you are in India, I'm in Australia. It's still he meant that it's still not as intuitive as it could be because of the screens, because of the camera, and how we are looking at each other. We see each other, but we don't feel our presence. So that's what he meant, and I think that was really deep. So it's good to hear his thoughts and what he's planning to build in future. Even
Yeah,
though
so
when it
gives you
started
an
I was
idea.
like, yeah.
You get more curious about what is going in his mind. Also, I feel like you have coffee shops right now. I don't know, like we will have some VR shops where if they are running late for a meeting or there's something in a metaverse they have to do and they are not able to do it from their phone or something, so you have somewhere some corner to go and potentially get access to metaverse, like some shops like those, you know.
Yeah,
So you
like
know,
a booth,
yeah,
like a photo
metaverse
booth.
booth, you know, where you can just go on a, you have this VR set or the small box where you go
Hmm.
and you go in a different land or different metaverse. So this
Yeah,
is there in a mall, or this is there near your house or somewhere,
yeah.
so that when you feel that you don't want to do it from your home, you want to go and chill somewhere and do it. So metaverse
Hmm.
booth also gives you an access that you can have some snacks or food, so
Yeah,
that you have a fun segment to it.
yeah.
So,
That's right.
so I mean, there's a lot of mainstream. These
Unpack.
things will make it more mainstream.
Yeah.
Like if you say, if you get a Web3 booth or some booth outside your house,
Mm.
suddenly there'll be people rushed onto it because that's something new. So that's
Yeah.
one way to think about marketing or channelizing those things.
Yeah, true, exactly. Now I think of it as a good business idea.
Yes, even I
Web3
think so.
booth.
Yes, yes.
It's a
Yeah,
good thing.
because that's it. That's how it's going to be if you can uh, get in
Access
early
that.
roads, yeah, and access it. Also, with the tech evolving, the gadgets price is huge right now.
Yeah.
For anyone to access in some
Oculus or something.
developing
Yeah.
nations, it is very difficult. And to get
Yeah.
in mainstream, you have to get the price
That's
right.
what he was saying as well, that you have to get that price down to hundreds of dollars. Right now it's around thousands or something. So,
And yeah, it was a 35,000, the best VR, something like that in
mm,
INR. And I was like, who will be here? I mean, it will get to, I mean, five, like if you talk about dollars, I
yeah.
think $10, $10 to $20, it has to go if it has to be a mainstream. And it'll take a lot of
No,
time. I don't know.
like 10 to 20 would be really, really cheap. Like, but 100,
But, but
$100.
if you say China and India, I mean, once if you get it to $100, we will only get to $20 in India, because
Yeah.
China is start product producing, India is going to start producing, and eventually countries in Asia will, Like if you see any product which is $100, $200, they potentially, if you're not talking shopping, I think when you talk about technology, it is very cheap in
Manufacturing
India
cost.
and
Yeah.
China, you know. So it is very cheap, not the same brand, but the copies or the filter.
Yeah.
There
The
are
same
many companies
technology.
which try to chip. Like you see mobile phone, right? You
Mm.
see American companies, and then you see Chinese companies now. There
Yeah.
is a price range of like it's going 3x down, you know.
Yeah.
So I feel
There will be
once
cost
we
cutting
have
in
that,
that. When
I
it
think
scales, it will be like that, obviously.
yes, obviously. I mean, everybody, how mobile became mainstream. It
Yeah,
became
when it became
mainstream first, the
famous.
FOMO happened, and now, you can get a mobile for under $100
Yeah,
in
true.
India.
That's
I
right.
mean, you can get it for like $50 even,
Yeah, even
and that
here it is
also a
like the
smartphone.
cheapest. Yeah, the
Yes,
cheapest
and
one
that
is
is
like
also a
80 bucks.
smartphone. So that
True.
says it all about how things can, go in the future.
Yeah, that's what I was calling the network effect. If you have seen, you know, um, I'll show you network effect.
The network effect.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what does it mean.
So it's about adoption rates of any technology, uh,
Okay.
how at first it's adopted by only few people who are the geeks in the space, who wants to just, try every technology that comes to there. So that is, the starting point of any technology. But once like it reaches around 80 or whatever percentage, it picks up like, like a
So
rocket ship because
we
so
can see
many
a
people
chart or
adopt
something like that also.
it. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for it right now. So that means that a lot of people adopt it at the same point, and uh, that is major again, major adoption, and it happens with every technology. Where is it? There is no chart like the way I'm trying to. Let's just Google it. Okay, I'm just sharing it now.
Hmm.
So this is for the telephones. Like it happened with this, rate. If you see, there was one node zero connection, two nodes, 133, and then it increased like crazy after that.
This is for mobile phones.
Just like telephones, or yeah,
Oh, that's long back.
nodes
Hmm.
nodes on the network. There is only or you can uh, possibly say for any other technology as well,
Technology.
even yeah, because node is network anyway, so one to one, or after that it becomes like this, the scaling of
Oh,
network, it
when
becomes crazy.
when you see that 100, it goes on to 10x,
Yep.
and then 100x, then
Yeah.
1000x. Oh my god.
So yeah, that is Metcalfe's law, and that becomes even further if there is a two-sided network. I think that is lesser than one-sided, but 45 is. But yeah, you get the idea what happens when there is multiple networks getting connected to it, and then there are more permutation and combinations of network that join them and that can join them, and this is what happens with every technology. So uh, this is called network effect, and in Bitcoin, where I think there was a chart here. So this is Bitcoin's network adoption.
Can you do a little zoom in?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now it's okay. So this, yeah.
Green is address count of balance greater than zero.
Okay.
And address count of greater than equal to 10. So you see, if you look at the green one, like more than
Right,
zero,
right.
and yeah, even others are rising, but this, the pump in it, it becomes like this. And again, it's more about users in a network than anything else, and then you can build on top of it and create multiple things out of it.
So this means that we are in 2022. Okay.
Yeah, it
I
will be
think
more.
so. We are here. So you mean that that's why when you talk about Bitcoin, it went from, like, I think in 2006, 16, 17, it went
Hmm.
up to $3,000.
Yeah.
16. Okay. And then it came up to around 20, and now it's 60, and then it uh, came back. So what
Hmm.
do you think, if you see this chart, do you have any expected price of Bitcoin in next 2 3 years? If you see a bull run happening, what would be your go to, your thought price? Like, what would be your price where you see bull
Yeah.
run ending?
For if I'm being honest, I'm not um, I don't see technical analysis like that. It's a bit different. I know that it will be more than 150,000, but it can, a lot of people have their mindset about like reaching it to 500,000 or whatever in next 5 years. So again, a lot of people saying different things. No one knows. But for me, like a conservative would be 150,000 to like 3,000,
Like
300,000 per
like
Bitcoin.
2.5 to 3x of what it was in the bull run.
Hmm. Yeah. So like even bull run, if you look at that properly, the all-time high, it was because of you know how the bonds, the crypto ETF happened.
Hmm.
The ETF that was launched, and even that was like a future ETF. So it pumped up the price, but again, it's a future ETF. That means that it's betting on a price on future. Not it
Hmm.
didn't have any real Bitcoin in there, but it was having like a IOU on there. So that brought down the market. But if you look at current prices, like, and if you see the real value, it would have been the real top would have been like 35 to $40,000. So still, there will be a lot of excess to grow from here. Again, like easily 2.5 to 3 or 4x as well. So that's what my thought about it is. But again, there is no specific number you can put to any cryptocurrency or especially Bitcoin. You know it, especially
Yeah, it's
after
highly
being
volatile. I mean, yeah, yeah.
yeah. So
No measures. I mean, to get people to understand that view of how and why and what. There are a lot of
hmm,
if and buts when you talk about trading in
yeah,
cryptocurrencies. Like, people know all-time high, people know bull and bear market,
hmm,
but I think with experience, it is very important to understand that technology and the, like you mentioned when we started, how many companies are going in blockchain space.
hmm,
To understand that better, then you can make, okay, this is something which will stay,
yeah,
because a lot of people were putting in money thinking that Bitcoin will be zero one day. Now it's pumping, go and get money out of it, and that's it. But
exactly,
like the knowledge you are providing, how Alphabet, even Google, is funding these blockchain companies.
yeah,
Samsung is doing the same. When you say about play to earn games or blockchain games, which is going to be the future, or
yeah,
when you see Upland, which is a metaverse. I was reading this book,
yeah.
navigating to metaverse, and
They
it
have
is
their economy inside there already in
huh?
Upland. They have an economy running inside. They are planning to launch shops and everything.
Yes, and I think it is already launched. I am not sure, but yeah, I have
Yeah.
been reading the book, and I can tell you that it is giving me. I mean, I'm reading this, and it is giving me a lot of, I think I can send a link down below for
Yeah.
anyone to have this. I mean, this is giving me a lot of insights
Insights.
about the metaverse economy also. Like right now, we didn't make it an economy. Like, let's say web 2.0 was about how we interact
Yeah.
on web 3.0 is how we value. Like, now we valuing
You
NFTs, we
share
valuing
value,
content.
you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are valuing content which is only digital based. We are valuing NFTs. So
This
now
is the
we
first time
started
it
to
is
value.
happening. Yeah.
Yes, and Web 2.0, we were only thinking about Facebook or social. These things were just thinking of interacting and getting
Interaction.
community
Yeah.
on. Now community is already there. Now it's
You
up
can
to
monetize it.
valuing those
Mm.
small digital products, or any
Digital
sort of.
communities, anything.
I mean, that's what giving them value. Like, why we are even in spending on BTC for now? Why we are
Mm.
not thinking? Because we have given, I think, authority. I think authenticity to that cryptocurrency. Okay, fine. Now
Mm.
we can think about it as a digital gold, like they say. So
Yeah.
the
And
mass adoption is happening because of the price and history and everyone. If it goes more down, people will sharks will jump in,
yeah.
because they know the insights about the blockchain companies and everything. So why
Yeah.
would not they not go about these things? And they can also, like last time we mentioned, 80 to 90% cryptocurrencies are held by these sharks.
Yeah.
So they will
Whales.
do everything. Whales.
More than sharks, it is whales, yeah.
It is
Because
whales, yeah.
yeah, they just do it, you know. They pump and dump on people who join it next time or whatever. They take out their profits. They know.
Ah, they're great. I mean, we shouldn't I mean, not giving them like the base, but I feel for the people, it is important to understand that if you
Yeah.
understand that, I think we should also talk about a lot of job opportunities in like crypto space, Web3, and
Yeah.
metaverse. If we are not thinking only about trading or actively buying BTC, but also for creators, like I think when you, like last time we were on call, or you told me how exciting for creators, like we are
Yeah.
creators, how exciting it is for, because of Web3, because
Exactly.
a lot of companies are giving them a level of monetization for creators.
Yeah. From
They can.
starting, and it's not like today, you know, where you have to reach a specific requirement and then only you can monetize. And even that is like given in small percentages. But with Web3, that will change because we can set our own rules and we can, you know, monetize our own content or whatever we are creating on there. Um, like anyone who has, you know, a portfolio that they can sell, that will be able to they will be able to do that because of Web3. And you know, platforms like Brain Trust, which I have talked about, um, they are already using blockchain to do hiring, you know, especially in big companies. They have done with Nike and other big brands as well, big banks. So they are doing that with freelancer economy as well. And you know, so much value in there where people can come in from different places around the world and they can just apply their skills straight away. There is no, you know, barrier to their entry, which is, you know, a big deal. I know because I've come in a foreign country as a international student. I've been you know, doing different jobs. I know that how it is. Even if you have different skills, you can't just jump into the job market because, you know, there are different barriers to entry. But because of Web3, that goes away. It's literally borderless. And that's where it changed for me as well. That, you know, I thought about it and I'm like, oh, that changes everything, you know. I didn't need to move here if it was here, it was at this time, you know,
So
for
how
better
it
economic
how
opportunity.
yes, and how it is influencing your action towards things, like you said, I would not be here. That tells a
Yeah,
lot that in future people
doesn't matter.
yeah,
Location
they
doesn't
stay
matter.
are in India or a small state or anywhere. Now
Yeah,
it is not about that, that you cannot be in the limelight. You have to
Yeah,
go to, a western country, or something like that. You can
exactly.
be from where you are, and you can still have fame, you can have money
You
if
can
you're
provide
providing
value,
value.
and yeah,
Yeah.
you provide value, you get your results
So
from
tech,
that, and that's important.
yes, tech has played his own way to get that
Yeah,
sorted, for people. So
exactly. That's right. Have you heard about Balaji Srinivasan?
Balaji Srinivasan.
Yeah, he's an
No.
investor in Coinbase and companies like Facebook and everything.
Okay.
So he's pretty good about this topic, and I think he also mentioned a book where all this economy will be, created because of decentralization. So again, you can look into it. There is only few content, about creator economy. I'm trying to create that on my YouTube as well, but have a look, search about it. People can, whoever
Web3
is,
creator economy you're talking
yeah,
about.
whoever is doing something that is related to, you know current web 2 product management, whatever you are doing, you can relate it to web 3, and then, uh, create something for yourself. That is the way to go in future. So again, take advantage of that.
Yeah, I mean, literally, people who are starting out, for them it is a accelerator.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
people who would
Startup
want to
accelerator.
start on YouTube or anywhere like LinkedIn. I
Yeah,
mean, just because Web3 it can give them wings, like get
fly
their career in a very different zone. Yeah, so
with a Red Bull.
yeah, it can be Web3 can be can give you wings if you are a creator. I mean, if you are even anywhere in the world, it can
Yeah,
also give you leverage to a different kind of job opportunities, different kind of, uh, you
interaction with
know,
people.
yes, and also designation. There's so different level of new designations, which
Yeah,
is there. New job roles, new
exactly.
opportunities. Suddenly, it's changing.
Metaverse real estate agent,
Yeah, and chief metaverse officer. So
officer. Yeah,
they're different kind of roles there. Then you also have a lot of people can become like on virtual worlds. They can also be like a commission agent who can earn in
yeah,
making
for
up someone
driving the
purchase or
traffic.
sale.
Yeah,
Yes, so I mean there are a lot, and also then if you have a virtual shop, you can give it for advertisement in a metaverse.
virtual land
You
is
can get
there
rent.
for
Yeah,
that.
so I mean
Yeah,
there's so many things. There's so many things
exactly.
if you but there's so many things that's also uh, a kind
A
of a,
barrier to it. Yeah,
yeah, barrier, because nobody knows where to start,
exactly. It
and
becomes
nobody
so much at one point.
yes, and if you go and search on YouTube jobs and all this, that's why I'm trying to make an ebook on metaverse, which is
Hmm.
mostly related for the people, not what will happen or how it will happen, what
Hmm.
is there for you.
Yeah,
I mean, who's reading it, they can understand. I mean, like I keep saying,
curiosity would
India
be there.
has a lot of potential when it comes to, if they can get access to metaverse and also understand that there are a lot of companies which are giving, which can give you a great package starting
Yeah,
from now.
billions of dollars they are spending right now already. So, with the talent developer network, everything that is in India and other countries as well, that haven't seen that advantage previously because of borders and, different kind of barriers to entry. They can definitely look into this and open up your mind about it. Just like
Yes.
I had that light switch moment. It's like light bulb moment that, it changes everything.
Yes, and also when you talk about their metaverse is kind of like creating that game or creating that world, right?
Mm,
So you can,
exactly.
how many developers, we're talking about creators now, how many developers,
Yeah.
to have that access to create, it takes so much coding to do all these things. So I mean,
Yeah.
why not they will leverage their careers while you are just 13-14 year old in a school and
Yeah.
trying to come out, and if you learn certain kind of language, Even
Yeah,
blockchain language, Rust, or any kind of language, they
yeah.
can have access
I
to a lot
I
of.
released a video about blockchain games like Play to Earn, and I
Okay.
think Decentraland or Sandbox, one of them have this feature of creating your own avatars and everything. So they have the designer, in-game designer to create digital assets. So
Wow.
anyone can do it. It's like, level 5 or like 5-year-old level of intelligence, and then you can just literally play and put that for sell or whatever. You can just enjoy the game, or you can even sell it or whatever you want to do with it. Give it a try. Why not? Because it's so early. Like,
Definitely.
um yeah, Meta Sandbox was $8 or something at the time of peak, but now it's like 0.90. So
Wow.
that
And,
there is still potential in there.
and just to mention again, LG has invested. I saw in
Yeah,
your chart, LG has invested in Sandbox.
Sandbox. Yeah, like a lot of companies there already. I think WMG, that's a recording company, or I think Universal Studio. All of them have bought the land already. They want to create something out of it.
So
So
yeah, I
huge
mean,
opportunity.
yes, yes, definitely.
Think
I think
should we finish off today, or you
yes.
have anything else?
So any kind of we are finishing on. We should finish on a high note. Any kind of motivation for the viewers who are in this space. Any kind of things
Um,
you are doing to keep yourself motivated.
Motivated is keep on learning. That's the thing that I try to um, feel, because otherwise your brain becomes stale, and then you think that, oh, this is not going anywhere. Once you are in a motion to learn, then everything changes for you, and you're a different person in 10-20 days. So
Yes,
keep
yes,
doing that.
totally,
Yeah, keep
definitely,
hitting the
definitely.
gym.
Yeah, keep hitting the gym to get
Do physical
yourself.
activity. Yeah.
Yeah, to get yourself, you can have less overthinking, and you can just stay on. You will be more
Yeah.
calm, so your mind will not give you so many setbacks or barriers. Will
Mhm.
clear more of the obstacles for you if you are hitting gym.
Yeah, even if you have barriers, it will help, clearing that out.
Right. All
All
right.
good. Let's
That's
see
all
each
for
other next
today.
week. Yeah.
See you everyone next week.
Thanks for
Probably on
joining.
Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah. Thanks for joining everyone who joined in. And yeah, we'll see you. Bye.
Thanks everyone. Bye.